how's it going? My name is CJ. Happy New Year's to everyone. As you can probably see, I'm a little bit slow with packing up all the Christmas decorations. Today I'm going to be talking to you about headphones, and not just any headphones. We're talking more about the noise cancelling, Bluetooth, wireless, on-ear kind. Now if you follow tech bloggers, YouTubers, enthusiasts, whatever, you've probably heard of these bad boys before. Yes, the Bose QC35s are among the best that money can buy in terms of wireless noise cancelling headphones. But we love competition. It forces companies to innovate, and because of that, I've got the pleasure of comparing the Bose QC35s with a very competitive product by Sony. It's called the Sony h.ear wireless noise cancelling Bluetooth headphones, or more boringly known as the MDR100ABNs. So I've got the QC35s in a stylish silver Apple-esque color scheme, and I've got the Sony h.ears in a very stealthy matte black color that kind of complements the iPhone 7. So to start off with, the QC35s are a smidgen lighter compared to the Sonys. In terms of physical controls, they're both pretty much identical, both having power buttons, volume controls, track controls, NFC, you name it. And they also both have physical headphone jacks for when you actually need a wide connection. And they both also use micro USB for charging. One thing you'll probably notice is that there's a presence of a noise cancelling button on the Sonys. It probably won't make that much of a difference to most people, but in terms of power management and features, this does give Sony a slight edge in terms of conserving as much juice as possible. So both headphones have a nice sturdy construction with a flexible band. On top they both have nice little cushion padding, and the ear cups are covered with a soft leatherette, both to help with fatigue during prolonged listening. The cups on the Bose QC35s tend to be a little bit more comfortable, and they cover the ears more a little bit better, but the difference is pretty minimal, and you're not going to have any real issues with either of the headphones when you wear them for prolonged periods of time. In terms of looks, if you ask me, I prefer the look of the Sony h.ear headphones. They look sleeker in my opinion, and more futuristic, even regardless of colour. And speaking of colour, Sony have a wide variety of different colours to choose from, so depending on what you like, what your style is, there's probably a colour that will go with it. Whereas you compare it to the Bose QC35s, it really only comes in a couple of shades, silver or black, or dark blue if you buy it exclusively from the Apple Store. Now, connecting the headphones is pretty simple for both, especially if you own an Android device. You can use NFC, tap it, and you're on your way. That being said, the QC35s tend to manage multiple devices a little bit better than the Sonys. The Sony h.ears often refuse to connect to my iPhone if it had already previously been connected to a different phone like my Pixel or my MacBook. Whereas the Bose pretty much seamlessly connected to whichever device I wanted to use without really needing to do any fidgeting with the Bluetooth settings. Noise cancelling performance is pretty close, but I'd probably give the crown to the Bose QC35s. And that's unsurprising considering this is pretty much what Bose has been famous for the last however many years. With that all being said, both headphones do a great job with cancelling out white noise. They're both amazing headphones for when you go flying, commuting, or just when you need to drown out the world for a little bit. And for that, I also think they're pretty good for meditation. Battery life for the two headphones is around 20 hours, and on balance, they do tend to hit that target. I found I didn't need to charge either of the headphones under my listening habits for up to around 2 weeks. And whilst the headphones are off, they're both pretty good at holding charge. For those using a cable to listen, that further extends the battery life up to 40 hours. And finally, sound quality. Probably the most important part of the headphones in my opinion. Like I said before, Bose are typically known for their noise cancelling features rather than their sound. That being said, the sound in the QC35s is still decent. The highs and mids have decent clarity, and the bass isn't overpowering. But compared to Sony, there really is an audible difference. Sony markets these headphones as being able to reproduce high-resolution audio, and it pretty much shows. Sound from the h.ears has more clarity in the mids and highs, the bass is really tight and punchy, and the music from the Boses sounded a little muddier when compared to the Sonys. So which one is better? It really depends on what you prioritize in these type of headphones. In the end, choosing between any product will be a compromise. There are pros and cons for both of them. If you prioritize noise cancelling and comfort, then maybe go for the Bose QC35s because they definitely edge out the Sony in that regard. But if you're looking at sound quality, then you really can't do much worse than going for the Sonys. And in my opinion, you'll look better doing it as well. That being said, overall look and style is really subjective and down to preference, so you'd really have to go into a store, put them on and see how they work for you. Overall, we're comparing two excellent quality noise cancelling wireless headphones. They both are at a very similar price point as well, both at $500 Australian each. So they're not a cheap option, but depending on your needs in a headphone, they could be your best purchase yet. But for me, I'll probably stick with the Sonys. They've got great sound quality and noise cancelling quality to match. And in my opinion, they look quite nice as well. So what do you think? Do you own a pair of these headphones? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching this video, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Say good day to your mum for me. Cheers.